Everyone in Arabia, everyone in Pakistan, everyone on the Pakistan side of India wants to steal the identity of an Irish American person from New England. It's another kind of Philistinism that relates to the Ivy League corridor in the northeast of America. So we've known our entire lives the Italians from New York, the Irish from New York, know that every Arabian, every Pakistani pagan is coming around trying to mindlessly impose upon the identity of a native New Yorker. America is being fully tricked in this respect. They think they're winning from the classic sexual exploitation that happens in New York. Well, these are rich, foreign, West Asian Brahminical castes who are buying land around New York City and Washington because they are in the business of owning the public record and the law itself in their countries. And this is their game, the America game, or the game of whatever other oppressed nation in Asia they're in. So it is the native Anglo-speaking people in New York who are homeless and not the rich Asian Brahminicals who are the ones buying our land. There are no impoverished immigrants coming on a boat. They fly straight to Chicago. The ones with money buy land in New York. And everybody knows that they steal the identity. They mindlessly, like zombies, impose upon the identity of a native New Yorker so that they can go back to their country and use the English phrases to get whatever they want by invoking classic English language legal concept. So what you're calling the American Empire is actually a bunch of foreign West Asian upper caste Brahminical type. And every American will point out to you that the so-called American Empire is actually foreigners who live in New York. You know, you lie to yourselves, they lie to themselves. They say, oh, every Anglo-speaking person in New Jersey is pimping out women and live on some kind of Venus where women are shipped in on a boat. And every time I come around where these Pakistani Indians are, they start talking about fucking, they start talking about the sex trade. I am a virgin. I have never spoken to a woman for more than 2 minutes, 5 minutes in my entire life. I don't talk to anyone. The sex trade entirely shuts down the society in the suburbs north of the Bronx and in New Jersey. You can't do anything in the street, and the entire financial system is incentivized to push young people into the streets so they can go out on the town and get that precious URL HTTP code that should have been listed on a damn list at the town hall 40 years ago. Just list the websites according to the author of a website. You don't need 9 scholars to build a website. Author the website in text. Put the addresses in it. Put that website under your name at the town hall, and you've got something infinitely superior to all the AI in the world. There's a reason why you hear us talking like a comically villainous Dark Lord of the old world, and that's because when they steal our identity, which they do, it's an entire so-called industry there. Every idiot is selling hair products to make your hair look like an American Protestant schizo from New York, who's made it neurotic by all the crypto imagery that they use and all the massive identity theft, which to them is a normal fashion industry. They don't think of it as, they're not hacking into your computer at all. They're just mindlessly tracking the signal of someone who knows what they're talking about religion, which is to say, the church, what the government is supposed to be putting in the computer servers, the purely information content of the state, which is a concept that they can't grasp at all, that all we're talking about is public records, the first of which is the titles of the publications and the laws itself, which are impossible to get because some Asian Brahminical is in the business of owning it. And he smashes this noise, this neoclassical liberalism, into the information system so that you can't hear the actual liberals because it sounds the same. And the reason why we talk like anti-heroes or comic supervillains is so that there will be a certain level of clarity when they imitate us, because you're going to get a bigger and a bigger and a bigger devil consuming, monopolizing your industry, your ideological art world that is actually trading in sex in Asia.